Hi everyone. In like 10 minutes, I have a virtual psychiatrist appointment because I'm here on vacation. Still the same old, can't get out of bed, don't want to do anything, don't want to go anywhere. And I don't think it's just because I'm pregnant, but I am dizzy. My heart is like pounding for absolutely no reason other than I guess like blood volume situation. And I'm obviously getting out of breath really fast. I'm officially in my third trimester, so traveling was clearly a horrible idea, but I just want to talk about how it goes and everything. And I'm kind of giving up. At this point, I'm just kind of just drug me up, doc, so I don't feel anything and I don't think about anything anymore. And, let's just go ahead, stop fighting it, and just repeat the whole cycle for my kids that I experienced. Mentally ill mom, doped up to the point where she doesn't have any type of personality, as her husband just gets to abuse her and get away with everything and nobody does anything. At least she doesn't react. And then my kids get to witness it. And how fantastic will that be? Then, every 10, 15 years from now, I'll have an episode and they'll just change my medication. They'll just hospitalize me and change my medication like they did with my mom. And then everything will go back to normal until I die of cancer from the extreme stress. Yep. That's my life story. That's gonna be my life story. Like I said in the last video or whatever, my therapist did email me about rescheduling my appointment. And I'm just thinking, what do I tell this woman? If I tell her, yeah, my husband flipped a plate of food in my face a couple weeks ago, that's when all hell started to break loose again. Well, all hell broke loose when I went in his phone a couple days after Christmas and saw he was texting the best friend of the girl that he cheated on me with during my pregnancy. He responded to a message from that girl on Snapchat. The argument escalated. He gets on the phone with a coworker. He gets on the phone with his coworker in the middle of this argument to make me look crazy, talking about my wife, laughing. My wife thinks you're a dude. Like, can you tell her you're not a dude? Because, like, she thinks I'm doing something. She thinks I'm talking to people. So I smacked him in the face. Yeah, I did smack him in the fucking face. Then ever since then, after that, then he's flipping plates in my face. Then he's calling me a bitch. Then he's saying he's not mad, nothing's wrong. Then he's complaining that he got hit in the face. Then other arguments start happening. He keeps calling people during these arguments. That's been the theme ever since we got married. Honestly. He's just wanting witnesses to my erratic behavior, because I guess he's so damn tired of it. Every time. Somehow we can never go outside. Somehow we can never go in the car. Somehow it always has to be him calling somebody. All my therapist is going to tell me is you need to get a divorce. Then I have two options. Get pulled into some kind of custody battle, or just leave my children with them. Because I'm not going to keep going back and forth with when I leave to get away from my husband. I got used to taking care of my daughter alone. When I leave to get away from my husband with my daughter, then here comes his fucking mom texting me. Don't care what the fuck I'm going through. Just texting me about when can she see the baby? When can she see the baby? Can she see the baby? She's off. Can she see the baby? Just in my phone. She got blocked before I left. Because I'm not, last time I left with the whole bitch argument, last time I left, she was in my phone 3 days later telling me that I need to come back or come get the baby. After 3 days, my husband couldn't handle it somehow. Of course, I didn't respond to her. I reached out to my husband. I was like, why am I being reached out to when you are in the house with her and you're our baby's father? Why? I'm not trying to hear it. Every time I leave, she's in my phone asking me, when can she see the baby? That's all she cares about. Not how are you doing. Every time since I left their home with our daughter the first time. Now I'm getting comments like my husband saying, oh, you're the type of person that use children as like a threat and all this stuff. I don't think after what has been done, and even if these things hadn't been done to me, even if y'all hadn't done this stuff while I was pregnant, you would still be questionable people. You are still questionable people for my daughter to be around. Just because of the incident with that boyfriend his mom had, that little fling his mom had for like a month or so, where she lets this dude who just got out of jail, that everybody has known for the longest time, sleep in the bed with my daughter. And while I was at the apartment, who knows how many times, and just touch my daughter, even just get near her. I don't know what happened. All I know is what she told me. Hug and being in the bed together with her in the middle somehow between them was supposed to make that okay. And you think you are appropriate people for me to want around my daughter. Then I have to tell you, keep random men away from my daughter, and I get called controlling by my sister-in-law, who doesn't know shit about anything. Okay. But I'm overreacting. I'm controlling, and I'm using my daughter as a pawn because I tell you, no one else is allowed to be around my daughter. People who don't like me cannot be around my daughter. People who are jealous of my daughter cannot be around my daughter. Weird men nobody who I don't know should be around my daughter, bro. A baby. And then I get called out because I'm like, I think everybody's a pedophile and all this stuff. Yeah, I think grown men get in relationships with women who have babies in the house with them because they are pedophiles. This happens all the time. They want to get close to your daughters. It don't matter. If you have a minor daughter, you're a single mom, or you're the grandma of a baby, and you have no boundaries, yeah, pedophiles love that shit. I'm sorry that I'm not delusional. Sorry. I got allowed into this appointment, y'all. So, just got off the call with the psychiatrist, and he's like, and I have actually seen him before, and he gave me a refill of Zyprexa. I can't remember when, but sometime maybe like a year ago or so. So he recognized me. I know who this doctor is. But yeah, I tell him the situation. He's like, inpatient, you're kind of like done. And obviously he can't do anything for me because of the severity of the situation. So he's like, it doesn't matter if you're in Virginia, like, we can help you or whatever. I didn't even want to go when I was at home. So I definitely don't want to go in a whole other state. I'm just wondering, is this what my life is about to look like? Doing all right, getting admitted to the hospital. Do all right, get admitted to the hospital. Go on medication, doing all right, get admitted to the hospital. Change medication over and over and over again. I didn't want to go back home. I miss my daughter. But to be honest with you, I do not want to go back home. But, you know, my husband pressured me, of course, whatever reason it is, being like, when are you gonna come back? Like, you're coming back, right? When are you gonna come back? Have you booked your ticket yet? I ended up booking my ticket back for what? The 31st, yeah. Tuesday. Just because he's like, I want you to be home by my birthday. His birthday is the 3rd. But it's kind of like, isn't that kind of selfish to you guys? Like, your wife is suicidal in a crisis, and all you care about is her getting home so she can be there for your birthday? I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. Is that what he should be worried about right now? And it's not like we're even going to do anything for his birthday. What about all the birthdays that he missed? And all he did was send me a text message saying happy birthday while he was cheating on me, right? And even before then, I can't even remember. I don't even know if we've ever celebrated my birthday on my birthday, because he always had some type of excuse, whether it was work or he couldn't go out because he's on the freaking ankle monitor and he can't go out that day. Just suspiciously, every day on his birthday, he's able to have everybody rally around him, go somewhere, go out to eat, go travel, go do this. I'm ready to give up, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did mention alternative type medications because I'm in my 3rd trimester, obviously. He mentioned like ketamine, nasal spray, or something like that. Like, yeah, I want to go talk to somebody in person because the hotlines are not working for me. Talking on the phone to people is not working. It's fucking 8:20. My wife will go to the hospital and they try to keep me and say I can't leave. If I miss my husband's birthday because I want to kill myself, then it'll have to be because I was actually cheating. And it'll be, oh, she's so selfish. What is she doing up there? What is she doing down there? And then, of course, I'm going to be angry if they, try to tell me I can't have certain things or I can't eat at certain times or that I can't have my phone while I'm pregnant and I want to check on my daughter at least. And let my husband know what's going on while I'm somewhere else. And then there's the issue with my insurance, which I was supposed to get on the phone and renew my insurance on Monday morning. Guess what was happening Monday morning? That whole argument. The timing just be so suspicious, right? And you would think I'm doing it to sabotage myself. Because I finally had the interview to renew my benefits. And then that just happens to be within the time frame that I end up exploding on my husband and going through his phone and finding bullshit. I don't know, man. I miss my daughter. But I don't want to be around my husband at all. So if I put myself in somewhere here, like I'm looking at 30 to 90 days type of program. Ugh. I feel like if I go back home, I'm going to end up hurting somebody. And if I go get some more intensive help, I'm worried I'm about to find out something disturbing. I don't know where this place is. Because of course there are some here, but I want to see the map. Well, actually, there's one pretty close by. Of course, I don't want to tell my husband where I'm going. When he looks at the location, he'll figure it out. I'm done wanting to see him blowing me up. All I can think of is every decision that I've been making lately is like the wrong decision, or I regret the decision. When coming here, I regret coming here because I don't know. And then I'm probably gonna regret going to get help anywhere. Because they keep me. I already paid for my ticket home. That's wasted money. Not like I couldn't get a refund, but like, do I look like I have time to be on the phone getting refunds for stuff right now? I can't tell if I'm overreacting. I can't tell if this is serious or not, because the only people who are telling me it's serious are getting paid by me, right? Nobody in my life, like no lay person, is telling me, wow, you sound like you're really struggling, you should go get help. It's only doctors, and it's only people who are getting paid to talk to me. God. And everybody who's been involved with this just gets to, you know. Let me see how far away this thing is. It's kind of the same distance as the beach was. I'm gonna just call them. It says open 24 hours, obviously.